Hello, my name is Angeli Coleman and I'm here for my third video vlog for TE150, and this vlog is describing my second interaction that I had with my partner Lisa, who is from China. So for our second interaction, what Lisa and I ended up doing is that we met up in Case Hall and we ended up getting dinner together. And when we did that, we were able to chat and talk about the differences and similarities that we found in our education experience just because we came from such different cultures. And one thing that we talked about was how involved our parents were in our education. And one thing I found interesting from Lisa is that she talked about how strict her parents were, just because the education system over there in China is very competitive from start to finish. So the parents, and especially Lisa's parents, they just want to make sure their children do their best that they possibly can so that they have the best chance of being able to get a good job and to go to college. Because, like I talked about in my last vlog, the education system in China is pretty much like you either sink or you swim. And then I talked about how my parents were also very involved in my education experience, but I feel like in a way it was kind of different just because my parents were not as strict as Lisa's parents. My parents were more as if they were motivating me and just making sure that I was always striving to be my best and to do my best. So we found that we had parents that were similarly strict, but in different manners. And then another thing we talked about is how important it is that you either succeed in school or if you fail. And Lisa kind of continuing to go on that, she was talking about how if you don't do well at school in China, then you end up not being able to find a good job or be able to go to school. Therefore, you could end up becoming very poor. And then also, I talked about how it's very important here in the United States to succeed, just because if you succeed, then you can go to either college that you want to go to, and then you can have whatever dream career you want to have, and you can pursue all your dreams in America. So we kind of found that success and failure are both very important in both of our education systems, but they're also very different. They're different types in a way. And also, I realized how independent their education system is and how much pressure is put on them when Lisa was talking about all the pressure that was put on her during her time when she was in school from start to finish. And also, I realized how much, especially in high school in America, we kind of, in a way, push people through school even if they're not even ready for the next grade. And then another thing that we actually ended up talking about was kind of about like motivation, and we kind of had a discussion on if we believed that intelligence was a growth trait, and we both believed that everyone has the capacity to be very smart and to be quote unquote a genius, you could say. We just agreed that it does take a lot of hard work to get good grades and to succeed in life. It's just not, you're not, we kind of believe that you're not just born a genius. It takes a lot of hard work to get to where you want to go and to learn what you want to learn. And then finally, we talked about how if we were more extrinsically motivated or intrinsically motivated through our education. And then we were kind of just agreeing on the fact that we were kind of both. Because with extrinsic motivation, we were talking about how we were motivated to do well because of our parents and how we would possibly get punished if we weren't doing well in school. But then also we were both intrinsically motivated because we have goals and we want to pursue our own dreams and what we want to do for work. And we realize that the only way to get to where you want to go in life is that you have to succeed and do well in school so that you can get into the college that you want to get into, and then you can get the degree that you want to pursue your dream career.